afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention, please. My name is Ryan Webb Johnson, proudly representing Biggin & Scott Real Estate in Glen, Waverley, but more importantly, of course, proudly representing the owners of this fantastic property we have available for sale today. Now, with me in the crowd, I have a number of agents that are here to assist you with your bidding. We have Julie Kung directly in front of me here. We have Ming Shu, we have Lisa Lee, and we have Bin Duan, our in-house finance broker, and of course we also have the listing agent, Willis Hill, agent number one agent of the year, 5 years running, Zeng here to my left. Now, should you require any assistance with your bidding, should you have any questions regarding the property or the auction process, or if you simply need someone to help keep track of the bids for you, please feel free to approach any of the agents here. They'd be more than happy to assist you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today we are conducting a Schedule 1 auction. This means that today's auction will be conducted in accordance with any rules or additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. Now, as the auctioneer, I will be indicating bidders on request, and the vendors do have a reserve price. Now, as the auctioneer, I am not permitted to accept any bids or offers after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. In other words, no late bids are permitted today. Also, the law prohibits false bids from the crowd, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules do, however, permit vendor bids. The words that I will use to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply the words vendor bid. Now, by law, only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid today. Now, we are selling today by way of public auction. This means that a 10% deposit will be required upon signing the unconditional contract. The settlement terms are very flexible, 45, 60 or 90 days. Now, one of two things is going to happen today. Either one, we will sell this property under the hammer at or above the vendor's realistic reserve price, or two, the property will be passed in. Now, in the event that the property is passed in, please note that only the highest bidder will be reserving the exclusive right to negotiate with the owner at the completion of the auction. They will have the first right of refusal. So there is two very important points that I would like to reiterate. Point number one, no late bids. Once the hammer has fallen, the property has sold. If I am not looking at you when that occurs, you're out. Point number two, as I said, only the highest bidder will reserve the exclusive right to negotiate with the owner at the completion of the auction, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely these 2 points, because in very simple terms, if you fail to bid today, you run the risk of missing out on this absolutely incredible property that we have on offer for you today in the illustrious heart of Willis Hill on an elevated corner block, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any better than this. The current owners have done an absolutely incredible job maintaining and updating this property throughout its life, meaning that the lucky purchasers can move straight in and enjoy all of the hard work that they have put into the property. Now, in terms of the features of the home, we'll talk about the location in a moment, but let me talk about the home itself. Accommodation is ample. We've got 4 oversized bedrooms. There are 2 bathrooms, so if you're a smaller family looking to grow, if you're a larger family looking for more space, this really is a great opportunity. In terms of living space, we have not 1 but 2 living areas, whether it be the formal lounge upon entry on your right, or at the rear of the property, an enormous rumpus area, perfect for entertaining friends and family. There's also a dedicated study, there's also a dedicated dining area, there's a dedicated formal dining and informal as well. In terms of outdoor entertainment, we've got the beautiful covered area out the rear, all paved of course, meaning that garden maintenance, very simple, not having to worry about spending every weekend maintaining the gardens. Of course, the owners have done a fantastic job manicuring the gardens that are here at the property, but as I said, outdoors, entertain friends and family all year round, and whether it be in the middle of winter or summer, you can entertain friends and family in the lovely pergola area that the owners have constructed for you. In terms of the location, of course, very quiet pocket of Willis Hill. We're only moments away from Brandon Park Shopping Centre. We're only moments away from the Monash Freeway entrance. We're moments away from Eastlink Freeway entrance as well. Fantastic schools, Willis Hill Secondary College. We've got Caulfield Grammar, only moments away, some fantastic amenities. We've got Glen Waverley Golf Course. We've got Gels Park. And of course, also the Glen, which has recently undergone a $500 million redevelopment, where you'll find some of Melbourne's best shopping with David Jones, with Uniqlo, Target, also some fantastic eateries, restaurants along Kingsway Entertainment Precinct with theatres, and also bowling alleys ready to be enjoyed as well by the family. Ladies and gentlemen, I myself am a resident of Wheelers Hill, as is Jean here to my left, as is Lisa, as is Bing Shu across the road. I can assure you this is a fantastic area, a family-friendly area, perfect for raising children. The fantastic schools, public transport, freeway access, shopping, restaurants, all ready to be enjoyed. I think I've said enough, ladies and gentlemen. So, on that note, I'm now going to hand it over to you. I'm now going to ask for a fair and reasonable opening bid. But before I do, let me remind you that Julie, Min, we've also got Lisa, Ming and Jean, all here to assist you with your bidding. Ladies and gentlemen, who'd like to raise their hand to get me started? We are here to sell today. You're here to buy. Who'd like to give me a fair and reasonable starting bid to get us underway? I don't mind where we start, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a very reasonable man, happy to consider any reasonable offers to get the ball rolling, to put you in the driver's seat, to put this incredible home that we have on offer on this elevated corner block in central Wheelers Hill. As I've said many times. Sorry, Lisa? 1 million. There it is. And we're off at $1 million. And welcome to the bidding. Good luck today, sir and ma'am. At $1 million. Now looking for a rise of 50 to 105, anywhere at all. So at the moment, 1 million here to my left. We're looking for a rise of 50,000 to move things along. $1 million. You are in the driver's seat right now. A rise of 50 to put you in the game, to get some skin in the game, to purchase this incredible property. Don't forget, as I've said many times, no late bids are permitted under Victorian law. We're at 1.05. Welcome to the bidding, sir and ma'am. 1.05 now, a two-horse race. Jean against you at $1,050,000. 1.1. Welcome back at 1.1. Now against you, Ming, at $1.1 million even. Happy to take another rise of 50 if you like. 1.1 here to my left. Looking for a rise of 50 to 1,150,000. Everyone else, of course, welcome to join in at any time. $1,100,000. The ball's in your court. The bid is against you. It is currently with you to my left here at 1.1. Another $50,000. Don't forget, as I've said, no late bids are permitted under Victorian law. Once the hammer falls, we have sold, we're all done, and there are no second chances. We're at 1.1 here, looking for a rise of 50,000. First call at $1,100,000. Second call at $1,100,000. There it is, 1.15. Welcome back now against you at 1.15. 1,105,000 across the road there, lovely couple against you now. 1,150,000. Looking for a rise. I'll take another. I'll take 25. What about it? Meet me halfway. 1,175. There it is. Thank you, sir. 1,175 against you now at 1,175. Round me up to 1.2 even to put you back in the driver's seat to purchase today. 1,175 here to my left. Looking for a rise to $1.2 million to keep you in the running to purchase today. Ladies and gentlemen, can I call 1.2 million? Everyone else welcome to join in at any time. Julie and Min and Lisa would be more than happy to assist you with your bidding. Of course, being currently occupied. 1,175 against you now. Sir and ma'am, do we have an answer going once? 1,185. I'll take the 10, why not? Thank you very much. Against you now, perhaps 1.2 to make it easy for me. 1,185 is where we are. Looking for 1.2 to put you back in the driver's seat to purchase today. There it is, 1.2 Ming against you. I'm happy to take another rise of 10. No less than 10. 1.2, it's against you now at 1,200,000. Ming's giving me the sign, that's all right. 1.2, the auction is not over yet, Ming, so your buyers still have a chance, but we are certainly at the business end of this auction. 1.2, it's against you now, against everyone here in the crowd. Bid is with you at 1.2, looking for a rise of at least $10,000, anywhere at all. Ladies and gentlemen, $1,200,000. First call at $1,200,000. Second call at $1,200,000. Third and final time, $1,200,000. What do we say, Ming? Do we have an answer, sir and ma'am? We're at 1.2, looking for another 10,000. Are you absolutely sure to put you back in the running, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 1.21 across the road with a lovely couple looking for a rise of 10 anywhere at all in the crowd. Currently a 2-horse race. I'd like to see it as a 3-horse race if possible. 1.21, bid with you, looking for a rise of 10. Over here, do we have a decision? $1,210,000. First call at 1.21. Second call at 1.21. Third and final time, $1,210,000. Are we all done? Are we all silent? Are we all finished? Gee, we have an answer over here. We're at 1.21, looking for that 10,000 still. 1.22, if you'd like to stay in the running today, what do we say, guys? We're at 1.21, looking for 1.22. Why not? 215. And we're back on. Ladies and gentlemen, 215. What do we say, Mick? Do we have an answer? We're at $1,215,000, another 5 to put you back in front and to keep you in the running to purchase today. Ladies and gentlemen, first call at 1.215. Second call at 1.215. Third and final time, $1,215,000. Are we all done, sir and ma'am? All silent, all finished? Mick, do we have an answer? 1,215,000, another 5. Yes or no? In or out? This may be your final chance to bid. And as I've said many times, once the hammer has fallen, there are no second chances. Not yet, sir. I'll let you know as soon as we are. Don't worry about that. 215. What do we say, guys? Yes or no? In or out? 215. I'll call it again. First call. 20. There it is. 220. Now against you at 220, 225 perhaps. 1,220,000. No, it's giving me the signal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, 1,220,000 going once. Third and final time, 1.22. Ladies and gentlemen, well done. Silent with me for one moment while I submit your offers. We'll be back out again in just a moment. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you can all understand, very difficult decision for any owner to sell their property, but particularly when they put in so much hard work, so much effort into the property. But nevertheless, owner's instructions are very clear. They would like to see a big sold sticker on the board today. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I do now have, I did promise you, sir, you'd be the first one that I sold. You are now the first one I'm going to tell that we are on the market. So, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone else, that means that we are selling today. That means we are playing for keeps. We are on the market at 1.22. The bid is with you. If there are no further bids, the property will be sold. You will be the proud new owners of this glorious property. If you would like to stay in the running, sir and ma'am, now is your chance to do so. We're at 1.22. I'm looking for another 5. If you fail to bid now, you have missed out. And we are looking back on realestate.com for a new home, driving around to open, getting a building inspection done, speaking to solicitors and agents. What do we say? 1.22. Are you absolutely sure? You've got about 30 seconds to consider. As I've said, the property is on the market now. We are playing for keeps. If there are no further bids, the property will be sold. So you need to answer the market. You don't need sensitive bidding now that we are. We're going to see what's going on. We know what's going on. We're seeing it right now. There's no more confusion. We're on the market. We're selling. We've only got the one bidder. If there are no further bids, they will be buying this property. They will be the new owners of this home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is everyone's final chance before I knock the property down. We're currently at $1,220,000. I'm calling for a rise of $5,000. If I don't get that rise, the property will be selling. Ladies and gentlemen, 1.22. Are we absolutely sure? 1.22, that's $1,220,000 going once. $1,220,000 twice. $1,220,000. It's looking good. Third and final time. Are we all done? Over here, are we absolutely certain? Sir, man, 100%. Okay, thank you for giving if that's the case. Good luck with the next one. 1.22. All right. It looks like we're selling, ladies and gentlemen. $1,220,000. The bid is with you at $1,220,000. Everyone here, final chance to bid. 5,000. Okay, there we go. We now have a new contender. That's 1.225. So current in the lead of 1,225,000. It's against you again at 1,225,000. So, welcome bidding man. Good luck. 1,225,000 against you now, sir and ma'am. 1,225,000. Lovely couple also to my left. Auction's not over yet. We have a new contender. You've still got a few moments to think about it before we knock the property down. 1,225,000. What do we say? Directly in front of me here. 1,230,000. Can I call to get 30? There it is. Welcome back to 230. Leads are against you now, 18 at 230. 1,230,000. Can I call 35 perhaps? So $1,230,000. Bid with the lovely couple here. Looking for another 5 to move things along. $1,230,000. Looking for $1,235,000. Yes or no? In or out? 5,000. 235 against you again now at 235. $1,235,000. Bid here to my right. Looking for another 5 to 240. $1,235,000. Another rise of 5 to 240 will keep things moving along. Otherwise, the property will be sold. Bid with you, ma'am, at 235 against you at 235. What do we say, guys? 240 shaking their head. Never a good sign when you're an auctioneer. But the hammer hasn't fallen yet. We're not done. So you still have a chance. Same applies to everyone here to my right. 1,235,000. Running the purchase today now is your chance to do so. If you fail to bid, it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. 1,235,000. Ming, do we have an answer? Yes or no? In or out? 1,235,000. That's the signal I was looking for. Hoping not to see, but I have seen it now, so it looks like we're out over here. If that's the case, thank you for your bidding today, sir and ma'am. 1,235,000. Bid over here. No further bids. We will be selling. I'm going to call it one final time before we knock the hammer down. We've got about 20 seconds, Bing, to make a decision over here. Also about 20 seconds. Sorry, sir, if you'd like to keep going, you're more than welcome to do so. You want to bid on it? We're at 1,235,000, sir. What do we say? 240. Is that a real? You've got to park the car and get out before I'll take a bid, unfortunately. Not that I don't trust you, sir, but nevertheless. $1,235,000. We may have a new contender. Not 100% certain yet. We'll give him a moment, ladies and gentlemen. 1,235,000. The bid here to my right at 1,235,000, sir. It's against you. It's also against you, sir, and that at $1,235,000. Welcoming any newcomers, even people who are driving glass, ladies and gentlemen, are happy to join in. $1,235,000. Looking for a rise of $2,240,000. What do we say, sirs and ladies and gentlemen, rather? 1,235,000. So, sir, to clarify, we're at $1,235,000. Often $1,240,000. I'll take it. Why not? 1,240,000. And welcome to the auction, sir. Right on the buzzer. We're about to knock it down. 1,235,000. We're now at 240, man. It's against you. And 240,000. Looking for 245. $1,240,000. Looking for a rise of 240 to 245. 245. Welcome back to the gentleman in the car. 250 to put you back in front, sir. So we're currently at 1,245,000. No, okay. You've still got time to make a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, 1,245,000. The bid is with here. It's against you, sir, at 1,245,000. side, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. 1,245,000. Ladies and gentlemen, are we all done? Are we all silent? Are we all finished today? 1,245,000. Because if that is the case, I'm going to call it one final time before we knock the hammer down. $1,245,000. First call at $1,245,000. Second call at $1,245,000. Third and final call at $1,245,000. Now that's a very unique situation we've got there, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a drive-through auction. $1,245,000. Snap. It looks like you're going to be the new owner of this property. I'm going to call it one final time before I knock the hammer down. $1,245,000. First call at $1,245,000. Second call at $1,245,000. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are all done and we are all silent and we are all finished, then today I have the pleasure of announcing that we are selling. We are selling. We have sold. Congratulations, man. Well done.